Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius August 6, 2022. Your charisma shines through today, positively impacting your connections. You can feel strongly about creating something unique or special. Opportunities may come from behind the scenes, or you find much to enjoy in your private life. You find beauty in unexpected places or the layers of a situation. Your confidence in your ability to express yourself and the motivation to approach others with confidence can create winning conditions today. Your intuition backs you up, particularly when making life path or career-related decisions, as you seem to have a real sense of the moment and of what others want or need. You also have a good feeling for your next step. While you can be somewhat retiring on a personal level these days with Venus in your privacy sector, your ambition to triumph, succeed, or win is stirring. In fact, you're learning valuable lessons about challenging yourself these days, and you might reap some of the benefits of taking on more responsibility now. It's birthday season, and today, you could be eager for fun, entertainment, or creativity that fulfills your spontaneous heart. As sweet Venus, the goddess planet of attraction, pleasure, and beauty, darts through the sky, she'll blow iridescent bubbles from her wand over to pop upon electric Uranus. This means it's an excellent day to meet new friends or lovers. However, this energy favors hookups and quick flings rather than ultimately leading to marriage. This could be an instant attraction, and as you align, you could both feel like kindred twin free spirits. Let yourself embrace and live in the moment. Your vibe can make or break your professional position. Being open-minded to new means of commitment, loyalty, and value could improve your career path when Venus in Cancer sextiles Mars, Uranus, and the North Node in Taurus. Venus is giving your subconscious perception a more nurturing tone, which allows the earthy celestial bodies to improve the stability of your career in unexpected ways. How you assert your secret talents and perception could even greatly change the direction of your vocation, especially if it allows you to follow a more individualistic path. Although you have a tendency to embrace traditional values and methods which are tried and true, you are currently a proponent of progress. You may be testing some new equipment or techniques, or you may be excited by some new ideas. Today, you are advised to review your original goal and the motivation behind your experiments with the new and experimental. Your thoughts have seldom been so lucid and in harmony. Problems with relationships that seemed insurmountable just a short time ago are now resolved without further arguments. The time has come to revive personal bonds. Enjoy this phase and experience life with other people. The memories will last for a long time. There's way too many little obstacles in your way for you to get anywhere quickly today. It's a drag, but at least you know that the situation won't last long. Don't be surprised by certain situations and dating opportunities that crop up. There's plenty to contemplate and consider in the coming weeks before you make any decisions. Think about how you want to allow your heart to be directed. Showing good sense assures time spent isn't wasted and for nothing. You may notice that the energy of the people around you is not clicking well. There seems to be some sort of stop-and-go motion in which people are hesitant, and yet anxious at the same time. Fortunately, you should find that your own emotions are grounded and level-headed, making it much easier for you to deal with the confusion that is likely to surround you. If there are things that need to get done this day will give you the necessary drive. You'll find it much easier to control your natural tendency to be unfocused and playful in your work environment. Make the most of this. Chances are, there's a pile of tasks waiting for you. Go for it. There'll be plenty of time to return to your usual lighthearted self tomorrow. Do the work today. A clash between the moon, as it makes its monthly visit to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, and Mars, just as he moves into his final 2 weeks in your work sector, couldn't come with better timing. It is during Mars' final 2 weeks that things are not only set to come together across the income, work, and career fronts but become even busier. This is a reminder to pace yourself and over the weekend pay attention to how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off. At the same time that all 3 planets in your romantic sector are settling into a retrograde phase that will run until later in the year, Mars is just 2 weeks away from bringing new energy into your relationships. Just weeks after Venus left your relationship sector, the journey until now has been all about getting you to a new starting point. Our eyes in the sky. The Libra moon squares Venus and Pluto today, and, unfortunately, this can throw a monkey wrench into your day and create all sorts of unwelcome stress. Try to wake up a bit earlier to compensate for any traffic, power outages, or unexpected time eaters you might encounter today. This energy will be extra potent because planets form a T-square with the moon and additional frustrations might develop. This aspect can make us feel more emotional than usual, like we're not in control of the situation. Harsh aspects like this can throw our lives into chaos, and with sensitivity heightened, things could get very overwhelming very quickly. Try not to take things personally today. There's a lot of stress in the air, and your ego could take a serious hit if you're not mindful. Focus on your breath and remember your self-worth to help get through the aggravating parts of the day. Luckily, as evening rolls in and the moon forms a pleasant aspect to Mercury, the erratic energy dissipates, giving us a chance to reset emotionally. Use this energy to get a bit active, blow off some steam and raise your energy level. In the early morning, the moon enters Scorpio, ending its void of course which began late last night. Over the next 2 days, we are thrown into the deep end of the emotional pool. Yet, we have a choice in how to work with this energy. We can dive down and get familiar with the interior dimensions of our own psyche. We can also tap into our intuitive senses to gain clarity without succumbing to overwhelm. Any awareness we've been seeking to suppress will now come out to play. We can't avoid our feelings. Buried self-knowing will inevitably present itself at an inopportune time in our work or relationships. The moon will also contact its own south node at this time, threatening to suck us back into past behaviors that are counterproductive to our evolution. If you are struggling to manage your feelings, know you are not alone. If you need to, reach out to others who have demonstrated an ability to hold space for your vulnerability. Following this, the moon sextiles Mercury in Virgo, helping us to analyze the contents of our subconscious minds. This is a good time to sit with and process uncomfortable feelings. We can make sense of complicated memories and assess how our psychological patterns have developed. It also becomes easier to scrap coping mechanisms that aren't earning us desired results. Although we're not in an especially social headspace, this can be a valuable influence to discuss breakthroughs with those who know us well, or perhaps a trusted advisor. A spiritual mentor or therapist can, rather than providing us with answers, ask the correct questions so we come to conclusions on our own.